Hi, I'm Annika Johnson from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Door County Girl. Today I am back with my favorite, I shouldn't say favorite because I have a lot of favorite co-workers, but he is one of my favorites because we work together really well. Kit Butz.
See me blush here with that?
Oh, he knows, because my ultimate dream is to get back into the shipping office again.
And I would love to have you back, honestly.
We work good together.
Yeah, we sort of knock around about a lot, but we get stuff done. So that's a good thing.
We talk a lot, but then we know when to shut up. And when he needs to get work done and I need to get my work done, and then we just pick up from there. And
we just go until it's done, and then we...
Yep, we know how to get stuff done.
Exactly.
So if anybody wants to hire us out there, you know, money talks.
We're not busy enough. She's like, I'm leaving Al's.
We're not leaving our dream jobs.
No, I love my job. I love where I live. I love where I work.
Me too. I love where I live and I love where I work.
And I get to do cool stuff like this with you
Yes,
too,
and we get to have drinks in the morning.
So long-awaited products from Sweden that I've been probably talking about on I don't know how many episodes leading up to this have finally come in. So this is the first one that we're going to feature. It's our Elderflower Soft or Elderflower Concentrate. It is sort of really light. It has that really nice...
Okay, wait, I'm going to stop you.
Okay.
What happened to our old product?
Well, I
think they want to know.
This is our product here. This is Al's
Okay, but let's
here.
go back a little bit because we had a little snafu with some things, right? Remember when we couldn't get lingonberries and the jams and all that kind of stuff that we had?
We'll talk about the jam part then.
Okay, we'll talk about the jams.
This is new to us.
This is
totally
product,
different.
And we only had lingonberry concentrate before.
Forever we've only had lingonberry concentrate. We brought in other brands, like we had the Onos like raspberry, Onos strawberry soft, which is just like really great product. And when we switched over everything, we switched over the lingonberries and our jams to a new company in Sweden, like a smaller family-run company and somebody that would work a little bit better with us. Plus, they closed the lingonberry factory down in Sweden, so we couldn't get our product from them. And Freddie had to like fly to Sweden and hustle around. And luckily, he knew some people.
Freddie is our like go-to guy. Like Kit is the go-to guy.
Freddie is more go-to than I am by far.
And luckily, he's from Sweden originally, and he knows people over there. And we would be lost. Yeah,
we probably we would have never had any Al's products without for Freddie, because I think he knew. I mean, he has a lot of vision as far as what to hey, let's do this, let's head this way, head this direction. Plus, having someone that knows Sweden and is Swedish and speaks the language and can, I'm there really early in the morning, and that's like the best time to call Sweden. You see Freddie like speaking Swedish on the phone, and he's like talking to someone in Sweden basically about products and everything like that. So this is one of the products that because all of a sudden we had all these like choices that we didn't have before. So we're like, let's do this. This is something, the concentrates were really popular for us and we wanted to go into it. We saw like a natural, carryover into the Stubor land with utilizing these products. I will put this out there. Any of the cocktail that you see today, it is not at Stubor. Maybe in the future it will be. This is sort of just giving you ideas as like, what do I do with this? How can I use this? This is giving you ideas of how to do it. I love doing cocktails. It's a nice and easy show for us too, so we can just sort of do that.
Yep. And if you're just tuning in and you don't know what Stubor means, it just means our bar next door.
It's our beer garden next door.
Yeah, our beer garden. Yep.
So could you give me some lemon juice? Because that's the first part of this.
Yeah. Okay.
While you do that, I'm going to get some glasses.
All right.
Chilled with some ice.
This is our easy food recipes.
Yeah, this is going to be...
We don't have Rolf today. Do I put it in this little cup here, though?
Just squeeze it right in there. And with this cocktail, so it's really simple. It's going to be lemon juice, It's going to be elderflower concentrate.
We're doing this wrong? It's just fat lemon. Can I just cut it smaller?
No, you got it right here.
Oh, duh.
Squeeze it.
You can tell I don't make a lot of drinks.
That's all right.
I'm not a bartender.
So I have a shot glass. If you want to measure it out, you can. I've been bartending for a long time, so I'm going to just sort of free pour. But each of these drinks are going to get 1 shot or 2 ounces. 1.5 to 2 ounces typically for most bars is what you will get. And maybe do the other one here too. So
okay, well, where's the garbage can?
Right next to you. I'll take that out for you. Good job. So typically, shot glass is 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces, some places. Wisconsin, I seem to get. Wisconsin, it seems to. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
They seem to pour a little bit heavier, so you'll get like a 2 ounce pour in a lot of drinks here. So we are also using this really awesome Swedish gin.
Ooh, I love gin.
The great thing about this gin too is it has a lot of more citrus forward. You still get a lot of the sort of herbal part of it all, but I like it just has a little more citrus flavor to
Going
it.
Around, yeah.
Gins can vary so much, between English dry gins. So you think of Tanqueray or Beef Eaters or something like that. Those are those kind of items here. So
I love gin.
The other part that's really easy about this is it's just going to be the concentrate. It's going to be 1/2 ounce. So half of the shot glass if you want to do it. Of the concentrate.
Are these super sweet?
So here's the other great thing is if you want it to be a little more sweet, just put a little more of this in it.
You can always add a little more.
If you want to have a little more, wow, this could use a little more acid, you could definitely use more lemon juice in it. If you want it to be boozier, you could definitely add more booze to it. But I think having that balance that tastes right to you is sort of thing. And I think that's why when you make cocktails at home, you sort of know what you like. My Manhattan at home will never taste like when I go out and get a Manhattan.
Right.
Because I mix it differently, and
And I always say, start with a little less, because you can always
add more. So especially with this, I mean, that's the great thing about it. It gives you flexibility to adjust how much you want in each cocktail here.
Do you like gin? You don't like gin like I like gin.
No, I'm not vodka definitely is sort of lower tier for me. Gin I like because I think it has a little more flavor to it. Mm-hmm. Vodka to me is okay, we're just gonna mix it. I do love a really good dirty martini with blue cheese olives, that kind of stuff. But if I don't have many vodka drinks, I love our vodka lemonade, which is the Stockholm Cooler, which has the lingonberry concentrate in it.
Yep.
I think just because it's if I want a sweeter sort of summer refreshing drink, would be really good with this gin also though, if you want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to, I'll measure this out a little bit. So we're going to do 1/2 of that.
That's lemon juice, everybody.
That's lemon juice here. And then.
That looks good.
Yeah,
Looks like lemonade.
Yeah, I'm just going to finish with the club soda here. Though, but I think you'll get this the elderflower concentrate has
Freddie a big elderflower fan?
Yeah, it just has a light, actually this and lemonade, it just has just a light floralness to it that I think people would really enjoy. And I'm just gonna give this a stir. And the concentrate, you do want to stir because it tends to be heavier and more viscous, so it stays at the bottom of the glass. You like that word, viscous, by the way?
Viscous.
There you go. Here, just wait, I forgot.
Did we not get a garnish?
So, at Al's, we garnish our Stockholm Cooler with just assorted, classic Swedish fish. Well, we have these great Swedish fish from Bon Bon.
They're so good.
Sour elderflower fish, so I think
they're adult gummy fish.
Pretty much. This may be the perfect thing for it.
So when we got these great candies from Bon Bon, and there's the bags now of Swedish fish. We have blackberry, we have elderberries, sour strawberry, sweet strawberry. What was the other one?
So sweet strawberry, sour peach, sour
peach.
elderflower, and sour blackberry.
Yeah.
Blackberry seems to be the more popular one.
Skull.
Ooh,
oh my God, that's good.
This is a danger one because you don't really taste the gin in
Yeah,
it.
you know, I'm thirsty right now, so I probably want to just chug this back. But
And I mean, you could put a little more syrup. I could see it being a little more sweeter, but I think I love the acidity in it.
For me, I like a little more sour, but I can see where somebody, if they like sweet, they would add a little more.
Yeah.
But this is perfect for me. Whatever you just did,
it's good.
Start that way.
So real easy, glass full of ice. You do a shot of gin, or if you want to use vodka or something else, you could definitely use tequila with this too. Would probably be really tasty.
Ooh,
it might overshadow the elderflower. Then you're doing half a shot of the elderflower, and then half a shot of the lemon juice, and you sort of have a perfect mixture. You can, like I said, you can change it to depending on what you want.
Got a little fish swimming around
got the little
down there.
elderflower fish swimming in the bottom
and
here.
actually, they're sweet if they melted a little bit in there.
Yeah. You know what's funny though is they get really hard in the ice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or I'm not chewing that because
I've
you know what
grabbed
happened?
my
When you told
kids.
me to eat that Swedish fish, that was a $1,200 Swedish fish. I broke
Really?
my crown.
Oh,
Remember
geez.
I was bagging candy one day. And this kid goes, "Oh man, you got to taste them when they're fresh, right out of the bag." I go, "Nah, I don't really want to eat any."
No, they are good that way.
Bit into one, and I go, "I think this Swedish fish is crunchy," and you're like, "Nah, I think." And I broke my tooth.
Did you just get a random one, or was it?
It was super soft, but some reason it's at that age.
It sucks getting
You know,
old.
your teeth go at this age, your eyes go at 30, your teeth go at what, 40, and your hearing goes at 50.
So
there we go.
I would be remiss in telling you. So originally we were trying out gin drinks for Stubor, and Bryn and I came up with this drink.
Okay, this is my new favorite.
You know what she calls this though?
What?
We were going to call it the Valhalla because it's that good. Yeah. Welcome to Viking
I'm
heaven.
all about the Valhalla.
So
I think I need to make a T-shirt that says that.
Just another great gin cocktail, but like I love the Swedish gin. I do think it adds to the lemon, and you just get a little bit of that herbalness to it.
If you're gonna try a drink, this is it. I see there's some cherry stuff back here, and I am a big black cherry fan. I love black cherry ice cream and blah blah blah. But this is a perfect summer drink.
Okay. Well,
I love
thank
it.
you for enjoying with me. Thank you for coming and
Thanks,
visiting
everyone.
us.
Skull.
Skull.
And wish you were here with us so you could have a little cocktail. We'd have a little pate.
At 10 o'clock in the morning.
At 10 a.m. We're ready. We've been up since
welcome to
5?
Wisconsin. Yeah, we've been up at 5.
Soon already to us.
It's passing.
Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom of the page, and you will get more great episodes and recipes on Door County Girl.
Yeah, lots of great stuff. We also send them on your e-blast. So sign up for our newsletter too at aljohnsons.com. You can just sign up at the bottom. And you get a lot of like really great discounts at our online store where you can buy this and this even. Come check us out there as well. So.
Does it give you the calendar of events too? The e-blast?
E-blast will let you know certain things. I love our e-blast. If you sign up for it, I'm not going to send it to you every day or anything like that. I'm not, Old Navy or something like that. But we'd send it out every other week or once a month. We send out one big newsletter. And with that, you'll get a recipe in it, usually something sort of Door County or Scandinavian style recipe. You get a craft item in it, and then you just sort of get a little paragraph about what's going on. You get like our videos, usually our Door County Girl videos or some other videos that we have that's sort of part of it all. So
see, and then you can learn how to make drinks.
It's not invasive because we don't want to go
and learn
that
about
route.
really cool people up here.
The other time we'll do it is just to let you know that when we're running specials or discounts at the online store. So okay,
awesome.
There you go.
Okay, well, hey-do, everyone.
Hey-do. This is.
Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.